Obligatory intro statement. Welcome to another installment of HellfireComms in 2016. What you may have missed. May was all about that content. We had the continuation of a long-awaited playthrough, 2 new LPs, one of which featured a brand new HFC commentator, and the start of a new series of movie comms. But hey, why waste time merely talking about them when I can show you the content and talk over it? The talking's the important part here, folks. This is what you may have missed in May. Beyond Two Souls continued its run by subjecting Jodie to more quick-time events and art-filled scenes. Thankfully, she's one tough lass, so the playthrough still has a ways to go until it's done. Brace yourselves though, it's going to get more cagey before it gets better. Stay tuned. Next up was the continuation and conclusion of the Wii version of Rodea the Sky Soldier. It was fun while it lasted, but alas, all good things must come to an end, and I really do think this is one of X-Gamer Richie and I's best works to date. Be sure to check out that second extras video. The Wii U and 3DS versions of the game need to be seen to be believed. Moving on. Next up we had a new N64 playthrough, Pokemon Snap. This was a short little project, only 4 parts long if we're counting, and featured Miss DBZ Babe of, well, Miss DBZ Babe fame as the co-commentator. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of snaps, and generally it was fun times all around. We'll definitely be teaming up again sometime down the road for another playthrough project, but stay tuned, this isn't the only thing that she featured in this month on HellfireComms. Lastly, playthrough-wise for the month, we revived another long-lost LP, God of War II. Of course Helldragon had to come back for this one, he was in the original after all, but I felt it needed a bit of a pick-me-up if it was going to be brought back to the channel. Shattered Dimensions had a guest commentator from another group, Tron Bon had a HFC member handling the footage and doing his first playthrough, and so on and so forth, so I thought I'd bring in a third commentator this time and do the whole shebang live, like with Transformers Devastation and so on. Of course, if you've watched our Transformers Devastation LP, which I highly recommend by the way, it's good stuff, you'll know that the third commentator for God of War 2 is, of course, X-Gamer Richie. While I played the game and THD provided the snark and gameplay memories, the ever-faithful Richie was there with more Greek mythology info than you could shake a stick at. I'm a big fan of the Greek myths, so I wanted to stuff as much info into this particular LP as I could. We're trying to keep it balanced so it's not a 24/7 kind of deal, but I like edutainment. And really video games and Let's Plays in particular are a fantastic medium for this kind of thing. Just don't expect Kratos to be dishing out bits of trivia while ripping the heads off Gorgons and bashing Greek heroes into pulp. He likes to dissect things the old-fashioned way. That's it for playthrough updates in May, so now we move on to the miscellaneous stuff. Here we go, I guess. NTom and Volk's Spot of PC reached its 10th episode this month. Episodes 9 and 10 focused on Diablo II and Enter the Gungeon respectively. We couldn't have gotten this far without the support of you all, and I just want to take a moment to say thank you. It's been great to be able to do a fun little side project and still be able to entertain people with it. We've got games lined up for the rest of the year, so Spot of PC isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Stay tuned. Lastly, we started a new series of movie comms on the Dragon Ball Z films. I was joined by the HFC commentator who helped me set up this whole shindig, Neo King Ghidorah, and we also brought in Miss DBZ Babe to help round off the commentator trio. We covered the first 2 movies, Dead Zone and The World's Strongest in May, and you can look forward to the next 2 films in June. We're aiming to do 2 a month, and hopefully we'll be completely up to date by the end of 2016. We hope you enjoy them. And that brings us to the end of this month's recap video. We've got even more HFC shenanigans lined up in June, so stay tuned for the continuing adventures of Jodie in Beyond Two Souls, and Kratos' endless tantrum of revenge in God of War 2. Throw in some more Spot of PC episodes, and a movie com or 2, and you've got yourself a packed month of content. And who knows, maybe there'll be a surprise or 2 before the month's out. Thanks for watching, bye bye for now.